Welcome to the South Texas Amateur Tour Podcast, The Power Hour, with your hosts, Travis Salkowski, Dustin Hassan, Casey Graham, Jason Bird, and Michael Germanuelian. South Texas Amateur Golf Tour. What is the word? It's MD. It's your boy. What's going on? It is Thursday, February 8th, 7:01. Very, very special show for you tonight. We are going to be recapping Northern Hills Stroke Play event number 3, but technically it was our second event because we had a weather delay and whatever. Recapping Northern Hills. But quite possibly the more exciting thing that we will be doing tonight is the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Destiny, the all-knowing, all-deciding wheel that will ultimately decide who you will be playing first in the San Pedro Matchplay event the weekend of the 17th and 18th at San Pedro Par 3 Golf Course. So super, super exciting. That is going to be the two-thirds back part of the show, which is always the most intense piece. Fun fact, and I'll show it next week when it arrives, but fun fact, Straka confirms there is a Par 3 Straka book available on Straka's website. I have already secured one. It is fantastic. Shout out to Straka. Use STX Am Tour. Get 20% off your order. Big shout out to Straka. Really cool Par 3 course. If there's a course that you want to know the greens and how they're rolling and how they're going to move, I mean, that's a good course to have it. That's a good course to know it because it's going to be a tough tournament. It always is, but it is the most intense, most fun golf weekend of the year. Before we go any further, let's go ahead and bring out. You know, he's a pretty good guy. Maybe the best hair on tour. Maybe. I see him in the background. He's so excited that I said that. But let's go ahead and bring him out. You guessed it, Travis Salkowski.
Oh, that was so nice of you. Sabrina thought for sure that you were going to bring out Casey after you said that to me. But thank you very
I don't
much.
see him on the screen in the back, so I'm not going to friggin' waste my time complimenting his haircut.
Well, what's up, buddy? Your opening intro gave me chills. Like the Wheel of Destiny. Like, I love it.
The Wheel of Destiny.
I love it. It's so good. It
I
feels like we were at Northern Hills so long ago, but it was like 48 hours ago. 72 hours ago.
It's Friday. It's been longer than that.
It's Thursday only. It's Thursday only.
Okay, so it's 24 times 4.
Yeah, 96.
Not exactly.
Okay. Yeah, so it's been a minute. That's why it feels long. Okay.
That's why it feels long. Usually it's a Tuesday show.
Have a good night, everybody.
I mean, on the plus side, the math was pretty good. I mean, you're a golfer. I mean, you're a golf professional. I mean, the double-digit things and that stuff you should be pretty good at. Good on you.
Yes.
I honestly, I didn't know the answer to my own question, so I'm glad you were able to do that math.
Yeah.
But lots to cover tonight. Northern Hills is going to talk about that. I know that there was some questions, some things we wanted to cover. And then we jump into San Pedro Match Play. I mean, it is this is one of the most exciting shows of the year. I'm super excited for this show. Next week's show is going to be freaking cool too. We got Ian Parnaby joining us, our Callaway rep, talking to us about everything AI smoke. We have the sign up for the demo day on the 17th. That'll be coming out in the next newsletter. just a lot of stuff going on right now. But
events
tonight,
open for registration.
Events open for registration. We've had more events sell out. We say it every week, but it's a busy week on tour.
Yeah, heck yeah!
It's always really a busy week on tour.
There's never an off day. It's always something. Whether it's day of the event or setting up for the event or recapping the event or a midweek newsletter or the Facebook page or the website or the behind the scenes operation stuff. Yeah.
Any number of things.
It never shuts off for the team even the ambassadors. The ambassador chat is going every day. 50% of it's relevant, 50% of it's not, but it's going, and the door never stops. It's all consuming and all knowing, just like the wheel.
The wheel is all knowing. I mean, it really only knows like 16 names per wheel, but it does know them all.
Yes, and one could argue that it knows the order of them all.
Potentially. I mean, I did put it on random.
You still knows. The algorithm knows.
Well, Skynet is active. Like, let's go.
Yes, absolutely. Let's go down that rabbit hole.
Before we get started on anything, couple of things I want to cover first. First of all, shout out to our presenting sponsor 2024, Shelby AC and Refrigeration, David Falconer. Give Shelby a call for all of your AC and refrigeration needs. Mention the partnership with the tour. All tour players, ambassadors, all that good stuff are getting some pretty insane discounts. Take advantage of it as we get ready to move into the summer. Start jumping on top of that preventative maintenance and all those AC and refrigeration needs. Give a call to David Falconer. That is his number, his line. You're going to get him. Absolutely amazing partnership. We appreciate everything he does for us. Shout out to Shelby AC and Refrigeration, as well as a big shout out to our South Texas amateur tour partners for 2024, Global Fairway Logistics and Danny Puckett, Cairo Services Group. That is our good friend Micah Carroll for all of your land improvement services needs. San Pedro Club Repair Studio, Ben and Alex over at the repair studio. Go say hi to them. And of course, the Cake Place and More. Shout out to Laura Lewis for her amazing cookies that she makes to be part of the Cookie Mafia, and she does a lot of cakes and cookies around the tour and around the city for all sorts of other people. She's always done Emma's birthday cookies for the last couple of years and stuff, so we appreciate the hell out of everything she does. But shout out to all of our 2024 partners.
I would like somebody to take the lead on getting a list of everybody that's won a cookie. Like, could we assemble the Cookie Mafia?
I mean, we could. I'd have to go back a couple of years and begin the process.
It's been 3 years. This will be the 4th year of Victory Cookies. I think about halfway through the year in 2020.
2021. Was it 2020?
So, yeah, we did all of 21. No, 2021. Yeah, we did all of 22, all of 23, and about half of 21. So this would be the 4th calendar year, and they're fabulous. Their artwork. I mean, Laura Lewis, the Cake Place and More, sponsors our Victory Cookies, which was a cool concept in the beginning, and now it's become like a cult classic. And
it's
self-dubbed the Cookie Mafia, and you win a cookie. You're part of the Cookie Mafia. Let's assemble. Those were the cookies from this past weekend at Northern Hills. Little golf carts. The details.
The golf cart is awesome. Good. The monster ones were super cool for Monster Day. Just so friggin' creative. Just so cool. Do we know what the first cookie was? Casey Graham, thank you as always for being our comment champion.
The answer there is yes.
I don't remember.
We
have a picture of it. I know it's there.
It's definitely on the Facebook page.
Yes, 100%.
Laura Lewis, if you're watching, comment on this. We just had. Hey, what's up, Jay Bird?
Oh,
we just had this conversation. Laura and I were talking about this. When did it start? Where did it start? And I remember having the conversation. I just don't remember what the specific point was, right? And Laura's going to know what the first cookie ever was. And if she's watching, chime in or send a text message. That's a great question.
Great question. So shout out to 2024 partners. Shout out to presenting sponsor Shelby AC and Refrigeration and David Falconer. Guys, let's
Falcon yay!
Falcon yay! Laura Lewis chiming in. We tracked it back to when Mike Freeman had won it.
Oh, not that guy.
The 2021 PC Open. It was the plaid jacket.
Not that guy.
Yep, that guy.
Don't like the guy, but the cookie was great.
I hate that
guy. Let's dive into Northern Hills, shall we?
Bird's here. Is he doing the recap now?
I doubt it.
Oh. Here's a recap of Northern Hills.
I'm pretty sure the golf course gave you the middle finger. For those of you who aren't aware of what Jason Bird's referring to, Jason Bird managed to, in a span of like 2.5 hours, break a driver, get hit in the face with a golf ball, and break his wrist. So
it was a fantastic opening 5 holes for Jason Bird. It was amazing. But yeah,
good news is my replacement driver came in today. I just have to put the head on the shaft.
Well, replacement driver, not that bad of a broken wrist, and first of all, Northern Hills, Mike Champagne and Danny Martinez, the team and their team at Northern Hills, those greens were fantastic.
They rolled really nice.
And combined an act of nature, which Jason Bird would call a wind advisory. And Northern Hills played pretty tough.
Yeah, I mean it spanked a lot of people. It made a lot of people its daddy.
And
that might have been the most brutal long round. Like I told Jason this stat. I thought it was kind of a crazy stat. I played 13 holes without touching a single iron. It was driver, 3-wood, 7-wood, and wedges, or it was driver, 7-wood, driver, 3-wood.
I got a question. Is a wedge not an iron?
A wedge is an iron, but an iron's not a wedge.
Technically, yeah. I mean, I didn't pull out my 50-degree iron. I pulled out my 50-degree wedge. You know, like I didn't pull out my 33.
We appreciate the separation for the context of this story.
I didn't pull out my 33-degree iron or my 33-degree wedge. Like, so I pulled the iron out of my bag. I pulled 3 irons out of my bag the entire round of golf, and I didn't do the first one until the 14th hole. The wind was just crazy. It was awesome. It was really cool. If I hadn't sucked at putting, it would have been a lot more fun. Let's talk about the winners of the weekend. I think we're going to start in Champ Flight. Champ Flight seemed like the right place to go.
This is recapping Northern Hills, spring event number 3, but as MD said, was the second event of the year. Stroke play this past Sunday, 96 hours ago or so. At Northern Hills in some of the most brutal conditions ever played in on tour.
Yeah, very difficult. But let's look at
worse than that Riverside at 39 degrees and windy. That day was brutal.
I mean, the cold made it more brutal. It was not as windy as the Meadows round at Kohler, but it was.
Oh my god!
I think it was close to that.
It was definitely close.
It was close.
Really close to that.
I think it may not have been because the greens weren't fast enough to blow
Northern
balls
played,
off the green.
I personally thought Northern played harder than the Meadows did that day.
Oh
I like the Meadows course. The Meadows course always plays well for me. I like Meadows.
This is the same guy who thinks Canyons is harder than Oaks, Travis. Come on.
Statistically, I shoot lower scores at Canyons.
He's gonna think the Donald Ross is harder than the Pete Dye at French Lick.
Oh my God, that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Travels 24, everybody. French Lick, Indiana. 5 days, 7 rounds. Awesome time. Tour Travels 24, French Lick, Indiana. 1 spot available. 1 spot available. Check the newsletter. Check the Facebook page. I'm not sure if it's on the Facebook page yet.
I don't believe we have posted
It will be on the Facebook page shortly. But in the email yesterday, it said limited space available. 1 spot left.
Yep.
1 spot left.
All right. Well,
email info@stxamtour.golf for more information about Tour Travels 24 French Lick.
Just for the reference there is that the Pete Dye course is rated at a flat 80. And the Donald Ross is at flat 72. And so
8 strokes harder statistically is the Pete Dye course. And MD's going to be like, oh, man, this course was easy.
It was easy.
If I shoot 70, if I go out and shoot 75 and I don't feel like it was that difficult, I'm allowed to say that. I'm allowed to have an opinion and feel the way I feel. It's not my fault you guys are just
It's just, you know what? I respect the bell curve. And I respect outliers, but it's just everyone's an outlier.
My doctor's called me an outlier since day one.
I swear to God, if your stroke average is lower from 8,200 yards.
Oh, my God. It's going to be. And he's right. He'll be able to back up his opinion with a solid statistical analysis.
Like I have
data that says Canyons.
I have data that says Oaks plays better for me than Canyons. I have stats that say Meadows plays easier for me than the River course. Even the Straits course plays easier for me than the Irish. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh my God! I can't.
Am I a god? No. Am I a statistical anomaly? Maybe. We have scorecards. I'm more than I have. We have the analytics to back up my claims.
The Irish course is like the only course I can get anywhere remotely under par. And he's like, that was just so much harder than straight. So just a bitch.
I don't know what to say.
I don't know either.
I mean, I quadded number 18 in the dark and shot 80 from the Ryder Cup tees.
That was high man that day. 80 with a triple to end was high man for the day.
In the dark, in the friggin' dark.
That group was so good. That was one of my favorite rounds of golf ever.
Yeah, like I think the Straits course, all 4 of them. The Straits course plays. The Straits course, I'm sorry, it just played easier for me. I don't want to get into it, but we have statistical data to support everything I'm saying.
I want to go play 36 at TPC and play both courses from 7,200 and see which one you shoot better at.
Dude, oh no, I have to go play 36 holes.
I just have to.
At what point is this supposed to be something I'm upset about? Fuck yeah, let's go.
I'm not saying you're going to be upset. I just want to do it in the same day.
I'm going to get knocked out. You know what? You're going to get knocked out quick on Saturday. I'm going to get knocked out quick on Saturday. We'll just head over to TPC. And
that's what I did last year. That's
exactly. We got a plan. We got this. Easy enough. Now, can we talk about the freaking Northern Hills results, please?
Yes.
I guess maybe.
It's 10 minutes until the match play show starts.
I gotta go super freaking fast here.
There were some winners. There was some money. There was some win. There's the recap.
Yeah. So let's start in champ flight, starting on the net side. Pretty tight grouping there. Coming out with the win, shooting a net 2 over 74. You know him as Dustin Hassan. I know him as, sex on a stick.
Woo!
Look at that boy. Look at that boy. Look at that
I haven't
hair.
seen
Look
it.
at that.
Where the fuck has Dustin been? White belts? What is this? 2019?
I was gonna say 2007.
The curls fly in there, aren't they?
I mean,
It's very Hasidic. It's very Hasidic.
His
Yes,
hair
everybody.
and beard is fantastic.
Yes, everybody, you heard that correct. That was 2 over par net. 2 over par net wins.
Hey, finish under? Did anyone finish under par at all in the whole field? Gross.
We had 3 people.
Gross.
Oh, gross!
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Net. You had some people get close on the net side. You had someone shoot even. Dustin at +2. I think I was +2 net, and then we had a couple people at +1s.
Couple people who won on the gross side would have had red numbers on the net side.
Yeah. So congrats, Dustin Hassan, net 74, and coming out in first on the net side, Bryce Berland, shooting a 4 over 76, tying with Jeremy Jaramillo.
Who dat?
Definitely losing in the Scar Card playoff.
The Scar Card
Card.
playoff. This is the gross side. Bryce won on the gross
Scar
side.
Cards.
Dustin won on the net side. The
Scar Cards.
It's a throwback to when +3 would win tournaments. Remember those days?
Oh my god, that was what year was it? Good lord, +4 wins a tournament. That's on Champ Flight.
2016. He says.
Yeah, pretty much. So
he is the lore master.
Congrats to our Champ Flight winners. Way to power through that weather. It was difficult conditions. Nothing but good things to say there. Moving on to first flight. First place net shooting a 1 over 73. John Martinez. John Martinez
he's in the comments.
Is he hanging out in the comments?
Definitely watching the show right now.
He's hanging out in the comments.
He won. Why wouldn't you? He knows he's going to get some airtime. I'd be on it too.
Pump. Loves that.
Friggin' got second place. I don't want to friggin' be here right
pump
now.
Him up.
John and Tim Smith had a good little battle going there down the stretch. John shot a 1 over 73 net side. Pretty brutal round of golf. Pretty tough round of golf out there with that win. Great playing through it. Congrats to John Martinez on that win. Absolutely phenomenal. On our gross side, I don't know if this is his first win or not, but shooting a 7 over 79 gross.
It might be his first individual win.
I believe it's his first individual win.
He won a cookie before, but this might be his first individual win. I'm not sure on that.
I believe it is his first individual win. But congrats to Tim.
Timmy Smith. He pumps me up in the middle of the day.
Woo. Tim was his back nine. You know, he didn't have the best. He was 6 over going into the back nine. He finished he played his last 7 holes at even. He made a great birdie on 14. Had a couple of bogeys there on 15, 16. Birdied 17, almost made the eagle putt, and then made a really good par on 18 to close it out. Was 17 downwind, or was it more cross left to right? 17 was a little bit of cross left to right. It was straight downwind on 18.
Those tee boxes were way back there. The flag was on the top shelf. I mean, that was a par 5.
That really finally it played like a par 5 for the first time in a while. Like usually you can kind of get there.
That has to be crossed towards OB, right? Like anything.
It's all pushing to the right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he just missed the eagle putt. But played really well down the stretch, closed it out. So congrats to Tim Smith on the win. That's freaking awesome. Great playing to both John and Tim. Congrats to you guys. Let's move on now to the second flight. I apologize. Second flight net. Our winner, second flight net, Dennis Danowski, shooting a plus 476. Dennis has continued to play really solid golf.
Double D.
Played great last season. Played great
I
last
bet
year.
he'd play
great.
real good at French Lake. He'd play real good there, I'm sure.
Yep. Plus 476. Congrats to Dennis Danowski on another win, another cookie. He's going to be someone to watch this season.
I want to say special shout out to Dennis Danowski. He stayed after he won his flight. He stayed with the rest of the ambassadors, Sean and Laura, Micah. Who else was out marshaling? Casey was scoring. Greg Graff. Dennis stayed with those ambassadors to the end. And I know I'm forgetting somebody, so I'm sorry, ambassadors. But
Brad?
Dennis volunteered his time afterwards, helped pick up and marshal and spot down the stretch as the sun was setting. So Dennis,
but he's not that nice a guy because he ate his cookie slow in front of everybody and laughed at people. Wait, no, that's something I would do. No, he's nicer than that. Shout out to Dennis. Great win. Great playing. He is going to be.
That was a one-shot victory over Kevin Keeney, which makes it all the more sweet.
Yeah.
It is fun to laugh at other people's sadness.
Brad Gilbert marshaled the front.
I said Brad.
I did not.
He did. He said Brad.
MD, way to go. Good job.
I wasn't even there and I knew it. Moving on, shout out Dennis Danowski. Thank you for all you do for helping out. Thank you for hanging around with us on Sunday. And, of course, congratulations on your win. Second flight gross winner, Mr. Ron Tash, shooting an 11 over 83. That was good enough to win by 2 in gross over Logan Armga, who shot a 13 over 85.
Yeah, and
tying Dakota Alvarez at plus 13 as well.
Ron
hanging
Tash!
around in there.
That is Masters champion Ron Tash to you, sir.
Hey, you want to know a fun fact?
I mean, I hate sad facts. Fun facts are always more
Ron
fun.
Tatch's brother goes to the same charity event I do every year in Palm Springs. So I play with his brother Buddy every year. Fun fact. Small world, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's it. That's just
it. You hang out with Ron Tash's brother on the other side of the country for one weekend a year.
At your other house.
But it's just weird to me that his brother doesn't play on
This isn't about his brother. This is about Ron.
I just think it's weird. I think it's interesting.
I don't think it's weird.
Well,
I think it's coincidental.
Laura Lewis, I know you're watching. Ron Tash was a principal for many years. Was he ever at the school you or Sean were at? I believe he was a principal.
I thought I heard he was. I could be wrong.
He looks like a principal.
Yeah,
like I'd be scared of getting detention from that guy.
He definitely has a principal look. Like he looks like he would be disappointed in me.
Don't detain me, bro.
At school. Don't detain me, bro. Congrats to Ron Dash on your win. Second flight gross. Absolutely fantastic. Moving on now into third flight. Oh my God, I'm so fucking tired of seeing these people. Let's look at net. We were talking about who shot under par at net. Shooted 2 under par net. Welcome to second flight, Greg Graff.
That's actually the gross. He actually won on the gross side, but he did shoot 2 under net.
Oh, I'm so stupid. God, I'm a piece of shit.
That is not what I said.
But you didn't have to. I already knew it. Winner on the net side. Congrats, Willie Nichols. Willie Nichols shooting a plus 375 net side.
So if you do the math there, Greg Graff won by 5.
I mean, when you do the math, Greg routed everybody. But congrats to Willie Nichols on another cookie.
Another cookie for Willie Nichols. I love his family photos where they're devouring the cookie at home. I think that's super cool, and I love to see that, sharing that the victory cookie, the cake place, and more, and the tour with family is awesome sauce.
Yep. Congrats to Willie Nichols on his win on the net side of third flight. Now moving on to Greg Graff coming in to second flight. Shooting a 10 over 82.
Already showed him.
10 over 82, good enough for first place gross side. Beats Willie Nichols and Jonathan Harder by 5 strokes. Congrats to Greg Graff as always. I mean, I might as well at this point. I'm not even. You know what? Normally, I have to go through and delete the pictures every week to add the new pictures for the next tournament. I'm just gonna leave Willie and Greg there. I'm friggin' done uploading pictures.
I have a proposal.
God, let's hear it. Tell me.
I think effective March we should change the senior age to 65, just to fuck with Greg.
Oh my God, I love that idea. Love it. Love everything about it.
You know, we could just have it. What's the term or the name if your first name starts with the same letter as your last name? Just those folks the senior age moves up for?
Oh.
Oh, Dennis Danowski gets screwed. Yeah, Dennis Danowski Senior, technically.
Yes.
Craig Graff. No, you know what? I'm not going down this rabbit hole of whose names first and last start with. I'm not doing it. Moving on to fourth flight. Congrats to Greg Graff. I'm just going to save this picture for 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now.
We'll have a different cookie. Why would you save it? Isn't it a different cookie? Because I can. My show. Moving on. Jeez. Reset. Moving on to fourth flight. Brad Haddon +4, shooting a 76 on the net side. Congrats to Brad on his win. Brad's been playing consistent golf as well. He's always kind of hanging around in there. Congrats to Brad on his win. And then coming out of fourth flight gross, we have Tony Floyd. Tony Floyd shooting 14 over 86, beating Brad Haddon by 2 strokes. And Morgan Graff fighting and trying to rally for that first place finish. Just barely missed that as well. But congrats to Tony, Brad, and Haddon. Tony, Brad, and Morgan on their 1, 2, and 3 finish there this weekend, fourth flight. Really cool.
Alliterative name is the term for a person whose first name starts with the same letter as the last name. Alliterative.
Adding that to my lexicon.
And Casey was in the comments. Mark Miller, Dennis Danowski Sr., Greg Graff.
Thank you, Casey, for doing the real work on this.
Do you think any others? Like, I'm struggling here. Like, I want to take a few minutes to think of some others.
I am running through the list of all the players right now.
I'm struggling right now. Like,
I'm running through. Golly, Jeremy
Bill
Harmio,
Brame,
Kevin Keeney,
Jeremy
Bill
Harmio,
Brame,
Kevin Keeney.
Kevin Keeney.
I mean, how many more? There's got to be more. Casey
Carnes, Mark Merrick, Alan Valancourt.
What?
Mark Moreno.
What are you talking about? Alan Valancourt.
Alan Valancourt.
What are you fucking talking about over here?
Sorry, I had a stroke.
Oh, what the fuck is happening right now?
Here's the thing. I'm not sure I'm dyslexic, but the V looked like an upside down A, and I'm just retarded.
What the hell is happening right now?
Oh my goodness!
You know what? Content's
Everybody,
content.
thank you for watching tonight. We appreciate you fighting through the BS to get to the San Pedro Max show. For those of you just tuning in right now, we're trying to recap Northern Hills stroke play from 4 days ago at the windiest Northern Hills of all time.
Oh, Bryce Berlin. He was literally the first name there. Cool.
Oh, okay. We're so dumb.
Not as dumb as saying
Grant Gandy.
Yeah. So
Charles Clark.
Those are all the names of.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this. I mean, Casey Graham, we will get a recap. I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to make an Excel sheet, and I'm just going to fucking post it. I don't care. Moving on, Travis, we'll move on to Fifth Flight here and talk about our Fifth Flight winners. Do you really quick want to just kind of talk about what kind of happened in Fifth Flight and kind of talk about like how those results came to be?
So, yeah, a great talking point here, and all of a sudden it turned serious again real quick.
Yeah, I got serious.
This is a shout out to the ambassadors being on top of pace of play all day long. The environmental conditions of the wind and the speed of the course and the tournament conditions that and an experience that we were dealt with on Sunday. It's pre-daylight savings time, so we lost sunset fast, and Fifth Flight was collectively shortened to a 15-hole event. The entire flight all made it through 15 holes. The first couple groups finished, and then it got dark fast. So just like the PGA Tour shortened an event, Fifth Flight was a shortened event this past weekend at Northern Hills. That's why it populated.
We are just like pros.
Just like pros.
We're just like live players, minus the lot of money.
And Golf Genius is awesome enough to know that we shortened it to 15 holes, and it broke everything appropriately and distributed skins appropriately, and just in 15 instead of 18. So a little interesting early on in the 2024 tour season, a weather moved event and a weather shortened event.
And you know what? I was going through my my memories on Facebook because they had some pictures of them on there, and I was scrolling. We had to cancel the Northern Hills event in 2021 because of inclement weather.
Yeah, that was the big freeze, right? The big 6-day ice freeze was 2 years ago. Or
that
3
was
years
Snowvid.
ago.
3 years ago at Snowvid.
Yep. Yes.
That's called an interesting fun fact, Bird. Not who I play golf with one time a year randomly.
I'm sorry, I was not paying attention. I was distracted by pornography. By pornography in my Facebook feed. I'm sorry.
Can you send me your
I
Facebook
reported. I reported it, sir.
Oh, you're one of those guys?
Facebook police, Jason Bird. Okay, with all that being said,
Jason's Facebook police, Travis goes to Facebook jail all the time. Fifth Flight. We only have the one picture. But that being said, coming out of net, shooting a very respectable 2 over. Well, that ain't correct.
That sounds correct.
That's correct.
A 2 over 62?
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's a 2 over 62.
Oh, shit, because I'm missing holes. I'm so retarded.
They only play 15 holes.
I swear to God. I'm having a real hard time tonight, guys. I'm having a real... My mom was right about me.
All right, let's get on to the match play drawing. Let's go.
Yeah, let's get on the match play because Mike can't friggin' read and I didn't learn my letters. I'm going to go sit in Emma's friggin' daycare tomorrow and learn.
I believe Greg Keogh just hired a caddy for the San Pedro match play in the comment section.
No,
also.
I specifically just said, Wern, I'll do. Come on.
That's what I was getting distracted by. What's going on? All I saw was MD left.
I'm personally waiting for Morgan to up her offer for me to caddy. Currently, the going rate's $50 to Sando. I think I could be bought for $100.
I mean, if anyone is not playing and wants to caddy for me, I always have Fireball in my bag. I make a lot of jokes. My pants are tight, and I have a dump truck. If that's something that might catch your fancy, I don't know. I got a lot to offer.
Like a Caterpillar, like one of them toy trucks.
Like if you were to spell a word that started with P, I could stand up and spell it.
Right now, that's what's going on.
Oh, if Jeremy Semler here with the 10-day forecast.
He says
I'm
I've
dying.
already been hitting the bourbon tonight.
I'm dying.
Fifth flight. Recap's
Fifth
almost
flight.
over,
God.
and we're only 10 minutes late.
America. Shooting a +2 for a net 62 because they did not play 18 holes. Rudy Fuentes.
+2, 62.
62. And we do not have a picture, but Greg Haney shooting a 13 over 73. Congrats to our fifth flight winners. Great playing despite the tough conditions and fighting the weather.
Yeah, good job.
And
Good job, fifth flight.
getting-
That's tough because you don't know, right? You don't know, and it just goes that I want to stress. Sense of awareness and sense of pace of play throughout the whole day, right? Those conditions were difficult as hell to play in. I get it completely. And it all adds up, and unfortunately this time the math equation added up to fifth flight being scored through 15 holes.
But we're like 2 weeks away from getting into that time of year where the light starts staying out a little bit later. And I think we'll be okay. This is always a tougher time of the season to try and knock out. And if we're gonna blame anybody, I blame the players because so many people sign up for tournaments.
Yes.
How dare
Goodbye,
you
darkness,
participate
my old
and
friend.
appreciate and love playing?
But you know what? Where we don't have to
what?
worry about sunlight at
San Pedro.
San Pedro.
Just gotta make sure someone changed the light bulbs.
I mean, if only we knew a guy who could sell it to them. I got light bulbs if we need them. I'm gonna carry some big light bulbs and bring them if we need them. But
LED,
then
Travis.
they are LEDs.
Yeah, they are.
They could not. The amount of money that they would spend on replacing those bulbs at that size. Like, there's two things I know a lot about. It's lighting and toilet paper. That's what I do for work. If you ask Emma, what does Daddy sell? She'll say toilet paper. Like,
Well, it's
Can
true.
you get it
Everybody-
cheaper than? Hey, whoa! Wait! Can he get me toilet paper cheaper than Costco?
100%.
But is it as good?
Yeah, it's great. We can talk about cost savings initiatives and what your organization is looking to
Like
accomplish
2,
through the
3
fiscal year.
ply?
I'm more than happy to sit down and work with you on that. I'm really, really focused right now on jumping into the freaking San Pedro match play Wheel of Destiny.
This is what everybody's been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 sold out STX Am Tour Alamo City Golf Trail Division Spring Event number 4, the San Pedro Triple Points Par 3 double elimination match play. Woo!
And we will be starting the Wheel of Destiny.
I'm rooting for graph versus graph. Harder versus harder. Can we have a harder versus harder? No, they're not in the same flight, right?
Yeah.
Is there a
but eventually
Danowski versus
we could.
Danowski situation?
Are both
We
Danowskis
certainly
in it?
could, yeah.
Yeah. Danowski Sr. is coming into town specifically to play.
Nice.
Casey Graham asking the important questions here. Are you going straight down the bracket or opposite? We're going to start in third flight.
Third
We
bracket.
can start in champ flight.
And we're going right down the bracket. Okay, we're going. I'm sorry, right down the flight. So the first name drawn will be the top of the bracket. The next name drawn will be the person who plays that first name.
Yes.
1 plays 2, 3 plays 4. That's what Casey's asking.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood. There's a lot
We
of
don't have the bracket to view the seeds in order and document it live on the air. And the draw, the Wheel of Destiny is more important. So we're going to go right down.
Yes.
Spin it.
We will have next probably tomorrow. We will have an official bracket uploaded and available for everyone to see. But for now, if you are playing, you should be watching and you should be knowing, and we'll go from there. So let us begin. And the first official player of the new season of San Pedro Matchplay, who will be third flight first, third flight great.
Oh, I love it.
Kicking
I
off.
love that Sarah Harder is the first name drawn.
And I do apologize. Sarah Harder is going to be getting a 9 stroke. She's getting 9
A
pops.
stroke a
9
hole,
pops.
yeah.
1 pop per hole.
Yeah,
One pop per hole.
hole. Yes.
So let's see who Sarah Harder will be playing.
Nicole Flood.
That would be
Oh,
an
give me
amazing
Rudy.
draw.
Give me
Nope,
Rudy.
not Nicole
Rudy
Flood.
Fuentes.
Oh, it's victory
Rudy
cookie winner
Fuentes.
Rudy Fuentes.
Rudy Fuentes will be giving Sarah 3 strokes.
Oh,
Rudy Fuentes getting 6 strokes. He's going to be giving 3 to Sarah. That is going to be a good matchup. Love it. We are on to our next pairing. But
Everybody,
to
this
kick
is-
it off,
this is the live bracket draw of the San Pedro match play.
We are Ernie Cannon.
We're doing third flight right now. This is the third name drawn. Casey's documenting everything, so I'm going to stop writing.
that's why I started saying it out loud.
And then everything is everything that we see here will be on the website and in a first notice to players over the weekend. Let's say over the weekend. I don't think it's going to be up there tomorrow, but I love Rudy Fuentes.
I can probably have it up tomorrow.
First off,
Spin
I
the
can probably
wheel.
have it up tomorrow. Stop yelling at me, Dad. I mean, Bird.
Spin the wheel.
do the
Wheel of
Worst
Destiny is
roulette
spinning.
dealer ever.
Well, I play blackjack and I win.
Kevin Looney.
Kevin Looney getting 6 pops. Let's see who Kevin Looney will be playing.
I love this
Show
show.
me
San
David
Pedro
Falconier.
is so great. Kevin Looney playing.
Oh, we got David. It's
Falconer.
name spelled wrong. Who is this player? I don't know who that is.
David Falconier is going to be getting 7 strokes, so he is getting a pop. He is getting 1 stroke. And David
He ain't
Falconier,
giving.
I apologize for my spelling. If you couldn't tell just based on everything else going on in the show, I'm probably not that good at anything. Moving on. Next pairing.
Continuing down third flight.
Wheel of Destiny continues to speak to us. And what does it say?
Next match is
Ernest Cannon.
Ernest Cannon.
Mike
Ernie
Oh
Muir.
no! It takes over to Mike Muir. Oh,
This is the drama
This is
you
what-
came to see.
Oh my
Mike
God.
Muir. Holy.
this is like the superb owl will be.
I love it. And who does Mike Mirren have, everybody?
Who does Mike Mirren have?
Mike Mirren is getting 7 pops. He will be playing. Who do I think he's playing? I think he's playing Danny Puckett. Nope.
Is it Ernest Cannon?
Now it's Ernie Cannon.
Ernie Cannon. Bravo. Ernie Cannon coming in with 7 pops. So Ernie and Mike playing each other straight up. That's beautiful. I like straight up matches. It's way more fun. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Next pairing.
Oh, Gerardo Llorente.
I think it's also misspelled.
Yeah, 2 L's. 2 L's. Shout out to MD for putting all the wheels together.
Yeah, let's make sure we give me credit for once, and
Hey,
let's
this
make sure we
field- this
noted when
field
it's all fucked up.
This field was materialized yesterday. So there were drop ads. There were a couple names on the waiting list that did end up getting in. There was an injury scare that we didn't know about to the last moment.
Chase a bird.
And this
Touch and
field
go.
where it came together late. And
Yes.
Can we get handicap for Gerardo?
That's what I was trying to do. He is getting 8 pops.
8
So
poppers.
8 gold poppers. Show me
That is like
Sam
a bowl of
Braswell.
cereal.
Show me Samuel Braswell. Danny
Danny
Puckett.
Daniel
That guy.
Puckett.
Daniel Puckett. Danny Puckett is a 6 handicapper. He will be giving 2 strokes. He's going to be giving Gerardo 2 pops.
Ooh.
But you know what? Danny's been practicing
Danny
his ass off.
Puckett.
His swing is looking better and better every freaking day. I like that
love
one.
the analysis of third flight. I love this screen time that third flight's getting right now.
It's fun to see who is going to come play and kick our ass when we give up 10 strokes. Moving on. Let's see. Show me.
This is a new match.
Ooh, new match. Roger Murray. Roger Murray in 8 pops.
I
San
love
Pedro.
Roger as an 8.
I think that's a really good number. 8 for Roger Murray. Let's see who he will be playing. I'm betting money Nicole Flood.
That's
Show me
what
Nicole
I think
Flood.
too. I feel real good about Nicole
don't
Flood
feel
here,
as
but it's
great
going to
about
be
it
Sam
anymore.
Braswell.
It's
No, it's
gonna
not.
be
It's
Eugene.
Eugene.
Okay.
That,
It is, in fact,
that feels
hell
like
yeah.
a rookie San Pedro. San Pedro.
San Pedro.
San
San
Pedro.
Pedrin? San Pedrin?
Adrian.
Oh, I like
San
San
Pedro.
Pedro.
I like San Pedrin. That
San
feels
Pedro
better.
in.
That rolls better for me.
We'll see
Um,
if Eugene can knock off horse race champion Roger Murray.
But
Ice
to
in
do
his
so,
veins.
he is going to have to give Roger Murray 2 pops.
Ooh, very ironic.
Ooh. So he is playing as a 6 against Roger Murray's 8. Roger Murray 2 pops. See what happens.
Yes. Tough one there. All right.
Beat 2 pop.
Next match.
All right, moving on to the next match. Steven Alvarado. Steven Alvarado will be playing.
Is that another
as,
rookie San Pedro in?
I believe that is the case. Rookie number, he is going to be getting 7 pops. He is a 7 handicap. And let's see who he will be playing against. And I obviously screwed something up here with only 4 people left.
Yes. I was just doing that quick math. So there is definitely an odd name in there.
I love going live. It's great.
Yep. I love live TV show too.
I hate me. Playing against Alvarado is going to be Sam Braswell. Sam is going to be getting 6, so he will be giving 1 stroke to Mr. Alvarado. Okay, and moving on, we have 2. Who are we missing?
Mark Peel.
That's who it is. I knew it the whole time.
Yep. Okay, and it's been corrected in the moment. Mark.
AC documenting. Please confirm that.
He's on here. Confirmed. Tim White, an 8 handicap, or getting 8 pops, excuse me. Tim White will be playing. Anyone want to guess? Anyone want to make a guess? We have 3 options.
I'm sorry, I'm not
say-
paying attention. Here we go.
Mark,
And there we
Mark,
go,
you're
right there.
Well, thank
That
God he
put
was
Bill
there.
Cohn, Nicole Flood as the anchor match in third flight.
That
Is it still the
is-
anchor match? I guess it's the last match, right?
Yeah.
Mark is going to be playing Tim White. Tim is going to be getting 1 pop over Mark. That'll be a lot of fun to watch. And then, of course, Bill Cohn. Bill is playing as a 6 to Nicole Flood's 8. So he will be giving 2 strokes.
Gotta
to
love
Nicole
live
in their
television,
first match.
everybody.
Gotta love live television. All right, guys, that is our roundup of.
Okay.
All right, we'll do the other 3 tomorrow.
Is Casey backstage right now?
Casey, Casey is backstage. We're going to bring Casey on.
Casey, can you give us a rundown of those matches for third flight?
The matches?
Yes.
Okay. First off, we got Sarah Harder versus Rudy Fuentes. I don't think we need to go over handicaps again. I'll just go over names. Next match, we have Kevin Looney versus David Falconier. Then we have Mike Murin versus Ernie Cannon. Then we have Geraldo Lorente versus Danny Puckett.
Woo!
Roger Murray versus Eugene. I'm going to butcher it.
DeHellion?
DeHellion. I'll go with that.
The Hellion.
I said it wrong. Hopefully he tells me at San Pedro and we can fix that.
Oh, yeah. I hope he's watching.
Next match, we have Steven Alvarado and Sam Braswell. Then we have Tim White versus our mystery person, Mark Pule, who got in at the very last second.
Sorry about that, by the way, but we got you in there and you weren't picked last.
Yeah,
and finally, we finished the flight out with Bill Cohn versus Nicole Flood. So,
match of the century,
which should provide fireworks from our course side reporter Morgan Graff. She said that's going to be awesome.
Yep, very exciting. That is your third flight roundup. Moving on now, we are here at second flight. Let's see what the Dial of Destiny tells us. And I did confirm that there are 16 names on here.
Graph.
They may not.
I was just counting.
I like how we have laws on there. It's just his first name.
Here we go.
They maybe aren't all the right names, but by God, they're there.
This is like the top right bracket, in case anybody's wondering. Top right bracket. 5 wins to get to the winner of third flight. Matt Tomerlin.
Matt Tomerlin. Matt Tomerlin will be playing as a 5. Get 5 strokes out there on the golf course. Let's see who Matt will be playing. I do believe he's going to be playing Jason Barkley.
Lee Mole.
Oh! Nope. Brian Spencer.
Oh, we got Brian Spencer.
Oh, boy. B. Spence. B. Spence is playing as a 5. That is a straight-up match.
Could already be the marquee match in that.
I love
that is
it,
the matchup
man.
of the century.
Ed Mitchell. Oh, I don't know. I'm just
Greg
Graff.
GG.
GG as a 4.
Give me MG. Give me MG.
Greg Graff
Oh,
as a
boy. Oh, boy.
Greg Graff, Morgan Graff. Greg Graff, Morgan
We
Graff.
all want it. We all want it.
Oh, Mike Peel.
God dang
Peel.
it.
Mike Peel playing as a 6. So Greg Graff will be giving 2 strokes.
Greg
to
Graff
Mike
giving
Peel.
2. Wow.
Greg Graff giving
Might
2.
be an early round exit.
Whoa.
We played TPC on Sunday.
Yeah, all 3 of us are at TPC. All right, next group, next pairing. Let's see what we got. The Wheel of Destiny chooses Charles Romero. Charles Romero playing as a 4. He's getting 4 pops at San Pedro. But who will he be playing? Statistically, he's going to most likely be getting a pop. Let's see what happens.
Ed Mitchell. I think it's going to be Ed Mitchell. Was the wheel tell us, not Edge Mitchell?
No.
Jermaine
Bowen shows me Jermaine Bowen, which means Jermaine as a 6. That means that Charles is going to be giving up 2 pops.
Hold on one second. Bowen. Yes, that math checks out.
Yes,
good math.
I am good as long as there's not double digits. I'm pretty solid. Moving on to our next pairing. Show me Charles Klein. I think it's going to go
Timothy.
Oh, Timothy Price. Tim Price playing as a 6. 6 pops. But who will Tim be playing?
Lee Mole.
Let's find out.
The math is in his favor that he's going to be getting at least 1, potentially 2. Lazaro Gonzalez playing as a 4. That is 2 pops. going over.
Outlier hit. I love it when an outlier hits.
Love it. Okay, let's see who we got next.
Not many names left on this wheel.
Well, there's 8.
Brad.
We're going to get Brad Haddon.
Brad Haddon playing as a 6. And Brad Haddon will be competing against. That is cookie winner, Brad Haddon.
Oh, it's Barger.
Lee Mo.
Lee Mole.
Mole.
Brad Haddon will be giving 1 stroke to Lee Mole. Lee Mole playing as a 5.
Oh.
That is that's intense. Moving on.
We're moving on.
Show me Morguna.
I don't know who that is. Morguna.
Morgan Graff.
Morguna Graff.
Morguna.
What? She's a
5.
4? Oh, 5.
4 pops.
She is a 5er.
5 pops.
And she will be playing against
Morgan guy.
Dale Beavers.
Dale Beavers. That will be Morgan giving
I
1
immediately heard
stroke.
from the other room, his ass is grass. That is what I heard from the other room.
It's very aggressive.
How
Yeah.
many?
She will be giving 1 pop.
She's giving
Dale
1
Beavers
pop.
is a 6.
Oh, boy.
Early exit for Morgan Graff.
Oh no!
Hank,
Dale
is she in the
Beavers.
TPC? Is she in the TPC?
Comments
Wait, is she in the
lighting up
TPC
right
group?
now.
That is our foursome for TPC Saturday afternoon.
Okay,
Greg Graff,
perfect.
Mike Dermanuelian, Jason Bird.
I have
Here we
booked
go.
at 2:30 tea time.
Moving on. Rounding
Jason
out
Bird.
our last 2, Charles
Charles
Klein.
Clean. Charles Clean.
Charles playing as a 6.
You
6
think he goes by
pops.
Chuck?
Chucky,
I have no idea.
Lee,
Chucky 6 pops?
Charlie,
Jason
Chucky
Barger.
6 pops. I'm gonna
Wrong.
say
Jason
this.
Barger.
I'm gonna say Andre Ramirez.
I think the next match will be Ed Mitchell versus Jason Barger.
Woo!
That's my prediction.
Andre Ramirez is going to be getting 6 pops as well. So
It's a
they
straight
will
up
be
match. It's
as a
straight up.
straight up match. And
Andre
Ed
6
Mitchell,
pops versus Chucky 6 pops.
Ed is playing as a 6, and Jason is playing as a 5. So that means that Ed will be getting 1 pop over Jason. And that is your second flight. Let's go ahead and get the roundup of the pairings. Casey Graham.
I'll try to do this without passing out. I mean, it's coming through the mic. Okay. Second flight recap matches. We have Matt Tomerlin versus B. Spence Brian Spencer. We got Double G Greg Graff versus Mike Peel. Charles
Alliterative.
Romero versus Jermaine Bowen. Tim Price versus Lazaro Gonzalez.
Timmy Price versus the tour champion.
Brad Haddon versus Welcome Back Lee Mole.
Woo! Welcome back, Lee Mo.
Morgan Graff versus Dale Beavers.
Oh,
Dale Beavers, Morgan Graff.
Charles Klein. Bird says clean. I'll have to ask him to verify there. Against Andre Ramirez. And then wrapping up second flight, we have
Andre
Ed
watching the
Mitchell.
show right now.
And then wrapping up second flight, we have Ed Mitchell and Jason Barger. I know, it's so funny. All right, next flight, first flight, right?
Hold on.
Give me the wheel.
This is where Jason Bird lives. So we love first
No,
flight.
not
Do the
true.
roar.
I had to count and make sure I had fucking 16 names.
I think
So
that's
stressed.
important to check.
I am so stressed out now, and I was sure I checked it all, which tells me I didn't do anything right.
I need Dinosky on Dinosky crime.
Golly. All right, moving on to
It's a double alliterative.
Oh, my mind will explode.
I know, right?
It's
Here we go.
quadruple D's.
First-
Like
First
it's a
in the
match.
first flight. This is the bottom left bracket now. First flight.
Oh, I got a
Double
start
D.
here.
Danowski Senior.
Double D's.
Dennis Danowski Senior playing as a 3.
If he gets his son, can we have Danny record it?
I think that's a must. Danowski Senior against against Ron Tash.
Mhm.
He's Ron Tashtic.
Ooh. He's going to take him to the
Fantastic.
principal's office and detain him.
Ron Tashtic.
Ron Tatch is going to expel Dennis Danowski.
Tash is
They are going to be playing straight
I
up.
love the
as
principal
threes.
puns.
Straight up, huh?
Straight up as 3s. Not a big spread on the first flight. There's half the field, or just about half the field, is a 3, and half the field is a 4.
We'll just make them all straight up then.
I mean, I'm doing what I can, but the wheel tells us all. I
The
follow
wheel
the
does
word of the
tell
wheel.
us all. The next match is Jeremy Semlinger. Watch
Jeremy
Jeremy live right now,
Semlinger.
Jeremy. Woo!
Jeremy Semlinger, as a 4, which I don't know if that's correct, but the
You
sheet
said they're
says
all
that's
2s
correct.
and 3s, and now you just put out a 4.
I said they're 3s and 4s.
3s and 4s. 3s.
I
Oh,
said they're
3s and
look.
4s.
I
Okay,
said based
okay.
on looks, they're 2s and 3s.
I'm going Dakota Elbers. He's going to get
gonna-
Dakota Elbers. I think that would be
I-
explosive first round match.
I like
I'm going
Nick
David
Lewis.
Thomas.
Nick Lewis.
Why is Ron Tatch still on the wheel?
He was on there twice.
No, he wasn't.
I love live TV. Great.
TV is awesome to fight through.
So is Jason.
No,
Bird.
it's not. It's not. He's not on there twice.
Yeah, he's right
He's
there.
not.
He was just selected.
Yeah, but he hasn't been like. What am I doing? Maybe I just didn't remove him.
So if he
I'll
gets
get
picked
him.
again, we'll just
Scotty
remove
Williams
and
playing?
respin.
What was Scotty Williams playing?
Scotty Williams is a 4.
Thank you.
Dakota.
Dakota Albers playing as a 3.
Interesting.
Dakota
Okay.
Albers as a 3.
Uh-huh.
I apologize here. I'm going to fix this.
Yeah, I love that. I think that's much better. Wait,
Dakota Albers will
live
be
TV.
playing.
MD's doing awesome, everybody.
Doing
I
the best
agree.
I can, guys. You try and have
David
days of
Thomas.
prep
David.
against David Thomas. David Thomas playing as a 4.
DT.
Dakota Albers giving 1 pop.
Woo!
David
DT. Dakota Elbers fires me up. David Thomas gets into it too, though. Yeah.
I would have loved a Brad and Dakota battle of the mustaches, but I mean, it is what it is. Moving
Next
on.
match.
Oh,
There's the other
Dennis
Dennis
Danowski.
Dennis
DD.
Danowski playing as a 3. Who is he up against? I am going to say
Jonathan Harder.
Oh, it's gonna be baby.
Austin Perryman.
Austin Perryman playing as a 3. Straight up match.
Oh, I love it.
Onward and forward. Next match.
Could be Kevin Keeney, Chris Hughes, maybe?
Scott Williams talking trash in the chat.
Ooh.
The
Roy
Roy
Funky
Medina.
Cole Medina.
The
The
funky,
funky
Roy Medina.
what?
The Funky Cole Medina. Roy
Where-
Medina. The Funky.
They're too young for that reference, Travis.
I'm
I don't know
sorry.
what that is.
I'm sorry.
I'm the youngest out of you old men, and I know the reference.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Do you know his pops, Mr. Know It?
Funky Roy Medina.
3.
Yeah, he's a 4.
He's a 4.
He's a 4.
There's no way.
I
A foe?
I mean, you can take up your handicap issues with Travis Olkowski. He's unavailable.
I'm writing a
next year.
letter right now.
info@stxamtour.com.
Thank you.
Or you can send it to partners@stxamtour.golf. I won't read
Brad
it.
Gilbert, everybody.
He will be playing Brad Gilbert. Brad Gilbert playing as a 3 handicap. That means Funky Roy
Funky's
Medina
getting
is
one.
getting 1 pop.
Woo.
What's the
Oh.
number 1 handicap hole? 4?
4.
Yeah.
Has to
4,
be
then
4.
9, then 3.
4-9.
493.
I thought, 439 or 493.
493.
493.
4935.
All right.
Jonathan Harder.
7-5.
Harder playing as a 4. Jonathan Harder will be playing. Show me Kevin Keeney.
There he is.
Kevin Keeney is going to be playing as a 3, which means he is giving 1 pop to Jonathan Harder.
Damn.
All the humanity.
Damn.
This bracket is stacked, folks.
Yeah.
Willie Nichols.
Show me your Willie Nichols. Willie
Whoa.
Nichols.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know. That's amazing. Oh, he's gonna get Old Man Hughes.
See, 3.
Willie Nichols playing as a 4. Something's friggin' messed up with these handicaps. I tell you what.
Gonna add that to my email. Gonna add that to my email.
Playing Nick Lewis, a 3.
We got Chris and Logan.
Willie Nichols getting 1 over Nick Lewis, meaning that our last match is Logan Armga against Chris Hughes. Logan is playing as a 3. Chris Hughes playing as a 4. Chris Hughes getting 1 pop over Logan. There you go. That is your first
Yay, first
flight.
flight. All right,
Casey, let's recap this.
Yeah, recap on this. Kicking off first flight, we have Dennis Danowski Sr. coming all the way down from the Dallas area. Have safe travels on your way down. Playing against Ron Town. Hey, what's going on? Mute your mic.
Can you pull that comment in? It's so good.
Yeah. It's just I give up.
Awesome.
Okay.
Great. Next, we have Jeremy Simlinger against Scotty Williams. Then Dakota Albers versus David Thomas. Dennis Danowski Jr., not senior, against Austin Perryman. Roy Medina versus Bradley Gilbert.
The Funky.
Jonathan Harder versus Kevin Keeney.
Ooh, KK.
Willie Nichols, recent cookie winner, versus Nick Lewis.
Recent waiting list get-inner.
And finally, Logan Armga versus
Get inner.
Chris Hughes. And that's your first
There
flight.
you have it. That is your first flight. And
Logan Armga versus Old Man Hughes.
Chris Hughes and Logan Armga.
That is amazing.
All right, moving on. The final flight.
The final flight. This is what everybody's been waiting for. Championship flight of the field of 64, everybody. It's been a minute since Champ Flight has won this event. Since Dustin did it last. Is that correct?
Was Micah not first flight last? Or champ
Micah
flight
was
last year?
second flight.
Oh. And that is a name missing from the list. Micah will not be in the field to defend his title.
So it's been I
Scotty
don't
Williams.
know.
I wasn't waiting for champ flight. But you know what, Scotty? We appreciate you
Such
still.
a bummer.
So there.
Oh, I love the comment from Morg. It's been a minute, and it will remain a minute.
It's going to be really fun to watch Morgan caddy.
I'm
for
feeling-
Jason
I'm
after
feeling
two
You can
good
rounds.
tell everybody to that when you're sitting in the members grill on Sunday.
Yeah, no kidding.
Getting that
When you're
steak.
when you're caddying for your dad
I love the bread flight.
on Sunday, you can calm down.
I mean, this is so great. I love everybody just tuning in. This is the live bracket drawing for the triple points, double elimination San Pedro par 3 match play. This is one of the coolest events of the year.
Cool.
It's so much golf. It's 250 plus rounds of golf on the par 3 course. And it just doesn't stop from 7 in the morning until Sunday afternoon. It's just,
It's just
Champ
awesome.
Flight getting first tee times again.
Camp Flight is 7 a.m. tee time, Saturday morning. This drawing, the next two names drawn are the 7 a.m. pairing
Oh yeah.
Saturday morning.
Not me.
Greg Keogh, everybody.
From Austin, Texas, 7 a.m. at San Pedro.
Welcome to
Keogh.
Champ Flight, Gregory.
Greg Keogh playing as a 2 handicap.
Ooh, Greg Keogh as a deuce.
Now let's
Who
see if the
else
other.
has-
Let's see if
Who
the other
else has
Austinite.
the 7 a.m. tee time?
Please be
Again?
MD from Austin.
Greg Keogh.
Oh
It's going to
yeah.
be-
Come on.
Fuck off.
Weston.
Oh,
Yes! Yes!
Weston Irie playing against Greg Keogh. Weston as a 2 handicapper. So that is a straight up
Oh,
match.
God.
Both going to Tour Travels 2024.
Both going to Tour
Hell
Travel
yeah.
2020. I mean, there's not going to be a lot of. There's only 3 people that are below a 2 handicap out of Champ Flight. So it's going to be a lot of straight up matches. We're going to have 3 matches that
Jeremy, Sean,
maybe 3 matches.
and
Awesome.
Jeremy, Sean, and Dustin Hassan.
Dustin Hassan, A3.
Get wrecked.
I hope I get one from Dustin. That'd be great.
All right, let's see who the next pairing
God, I
will
hope
be.
I'm playing
705 pairing going in twosomes this year from the
Tim
beginning.
Smith,
Timmy
Tim
Smith.
Smith.
That's cookie winner Tim Smith to you.
cookie
sir.
winner Tim Smith, will be
Dr. Google
playing.
to you.
Who will he be playing? Tim Smith is a 2. Who will he be playing?
Is this the 7-10 pairing?
He
705.
is going to be playing Dustin
705.
Hassan or Sean Vidal.
Ugh.
Ooh, he is going to be
Yeah,
getting
5-minute
1
interval
stroke.
twosomes. 5-minute interval twosomes.
Okay.
Tim Smith, a 2 handicapper, will be playing Dustin Hassan, a 1 handicapper. Tim Smith, one of the very few people who will be getting a pop out of Champ Flight.
Oh my
Use it
God.
wisely.
Moving on.
That could be electric. That is back to back to back. I mean, Dustin won this event a couple times.
Also a cookie winner.
Ruben.
No,
No,
it's
Caleb.
Caleb. Caleb Whitley. Caleb playing as a 2. Who will he be playing against? Show me Jeremy Jaramillo, maybe. Or
Casey Graham.
Graham.
Casey Graham as a 2. That is a straight up match.
Okay.
Caleb versus Casey.
All right, moving on.
Hey, Bird, you're lucky.
About what?
You're lucky it wasn't me, brother.
I want to lose to everybody I play.
Ramirez. Oh, there's another alliterative.
Ruben Ramirez
Oh, there is one, yeah.
playing as a 2.
Oh,
Who?
Captain Kent. Marky Mark Kacheski.
Captain Kent.
I love the name. This is great.
Captain Kent can be tough to play.
Ooh, Marky Mark
Speaking of Marky
Kacheski
Mark.
playing against Ruben Ramirez. They are both playing as 2s straight up. Moving on.
Rest in peace, Casey Graham.
Give me
Oh,
Casey. I
okay.
want to play Casey.
JJ Weeks, huh?
Oh,
I don't want
Jeremy Jaramillo, a 0.
Listen, if I play Jeremy, I'll just make him forfeit if he wants his 4-iron back.
Sounds
I mean,
like an A squad problem.
I mean, so I'm going to spin this. The only possible outcome here that Jeremy is not giving pops is if he ends up with Sean Vidal. Otherwise, he's giving 2 pops to whoever
Jeremy,
else.
Sean
he lands.
Vidal.
Give me 2. Give
It would
me 2.
Captain Kent, Jeremy, Captain Kent knocks out Jeremy.
Yes!
You called it. Captain Ken is a 2, getting 2 pops from Jeremy Jaramillo. Oh my God, this is
Is it
electric.
going to be a Bird and MD match?
Hold on, what match was that?
Jaramillo versus
Yes.
Captain Kent.
Yeah, what?
20, 720.
Bobby Shower.
Bobby Shower is a rookie on the trade. And you know what?
Bobby
I apologize again.
Golden
Bobby
Shower.
Bobby is actually. I take it back, guys. I apologize. Mike screwed up again. He is a 3. He is the solo 3. He is A16.
That's
Rigged.
That is. Yeah.
Gonna play Sean.
So whoever he's playing,
Right
he is getting anywhere from 3. He's either getting 3 strokes or he's getting 1.
Ugh.
Don't be me. Don't be me. Don't be me. Shit.
Oh no! Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Does that mean I got Sean? I feel like I'm getting Sean at this point.
All right, MD piece of
I
shit.
am gonna
I'll see you
get
guys.
slaughtered.
I'm getting slaughtered, giving 1
I'm gonna
stroke.
get slaughtered.
MD Bobby.
He's getting slaughtered by
MD and
Golden
Bobby.
Shower.
Bobby's getting 1 from MD.
Yeah, he needs more.
Oh, I love the trash talk in this event. It's so great. MD playing
Wonder if
good
Bobby's
right now. but
TD your 60
MD
degree.
hitting driver really well right now. Don't need
Yes,
driver
I mean,
much.
Smoking driver.
Here's
Right,
Need
either
a driver on number
we-
3 into the
He
wind.
needs it on number 3. Yeah, he'll need a number 3.
I mean, I don't care. If I have to punch driver all day, I'll do it. I could do it and feel confident.
Best club in the bag right now. Might as
Gotta
well.
go with what's working.
Every wood in the bag right now is good. Jason Bird. Oh my
Is it
God!
7:30?
Sean
Is this the-
Vidal, I feel
is
it
this-
right
Is
now.
that- is
Bird.
this 7:30?
You getting 2?
Fuck yeah, I hope so.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
Bird-
He's
does
either
Bird
playing
get
straight
2?
up or 2.
My
Yeah, he
God,
gets
I
2.
hope so.
He's playing Sean.
Sean Vidal, Jason Bird, everybody.
I'm getting
Wow,
slaughtered.
is that the featured match of the morning?
I've already
That
wrote
might-
Sean advancing.
I'm hurt.
Which means Hunter John and who else do we have there?
Marshall Villasenor.
Villasenor. Both at 2s will be playing each other. Steven Evans, great call out. Big ambassador matchup.
Is that a fat joke?
No. I mean, it's just a big deal. Like, you're the one who took it there. Wow. Dark.
Jeez.
Sean is a... No.
Is
How
Sean
dare
a
you.
0?
Sean is a freaking 0, bro.
Wow.
That means I'm getting 3, right?
Is that 13
You're getting
feet
two.
of pure ambassadorship?
That's like 16 feet.
Sean is 6'7", Jay Bird 6'5".
I wish I was 6'5". That'd be amazing.
I wish I was 5'6".
Wear them thick
All-
soled shoes, you will be.
Oh, shut up.
Sabrina just brought in the matches. She also has the
They're on
doc-
Post-it notes.
We have
On Post-it notes.
Oh,
Back
oh,
up.
okay. We
I
don't
think
need me
Casey
then.
has an actual bracket.
awesome.
All right, Casey Graham.
Virtual
let's go
background
ahead
fucking
and
you right now. You're getting fucked by the virtual background.
See?
I can't
Jeff
read
Warren, if
that.
you want to come caddy for me, baby, we got this.
Okay, recap champ flight matches.
Champ flight matches.
Champ
Greg
matches.
Keogh versus Weston Irie.
7
Love it.
a.m.
7 a.m. Keo will be
Tim
getting a hotel.
Smith versus Dustin Hassan.
I love it.
7:05.
Caleb Whitney versus Casey Graham. Ruben Ramirez versus Mark Kucheski.
Marky Mark from the Funky Bunch.
Jeremy
Kucheski.
Jaramillo versus Kent Simnant. Is it Bobby Shower
Yep.
versus Mike Dermanuelian?
I've got so much statistical analysis to come up right now. I
Jason
love it.
Bird versus Sean Vidal
Ugh,
and Laura. You're playing both of them.
I'm intimidated.
John Hunter versus Marshall Villasenor. I'm probably messed that up.
I think it's
Okay.
Hunter John.
Okay, hold on a second. I want to point this out right now. In the 7:25 match, what time do we expect to finish Saturday? They
Midnight.
come over work and hang out. We will be there. The last tee time will tee off probably 7 p.m., 8 p.m. On Saturday night. So we're wrapping up between 9:30 and 10 would probably be the way Saturday is going to roll out.
depending on how good of a start we get, all of that pace of play, walking, how many holes, how many matches go to extra holes. Historically, a bunch of matches go extra holes in this event, so you never really know. It's about grinding through the consolation bracket as much as you can on Saturday. But okay, championship flight statistical analysis from the power of the Post-it note.
On the Post-it note.
The 725 match, Jaramillo versus Simnett. I got that one marked down. I love the way Captain Kent's playing right now. 2 strokes on the par 3 course is a lot. And that second stroke comes on hole number 9. So I like, I know I'm firing Jeremy up right now, but I like Captain Kent. I like Captain Kent to knock off the juggernaut Jaramillo in the first round, setting up the Bobby Shower versus MD match as a very important match because the person who falters in that match gets Jaramillo in an elimination match.
Oof.
But they're going to get big strokes on them.
2.
So I think that's an interesting section to watch of Champ Flight.
Bobby's at 3, bro. He could get 3 strokes potentially.
Yes, I know. That Jaramillo Bobby matchup, if that happens somewhere, that's the biggest. That's 3.
I mean, Bobby is screwed if I get. I mean, I'm coming in hot and I'm going to be fireballed up.
At 7:20 in the morning.
Oh, before that,
I will probably be eating a breakfast taco.
I
Breakfast
love
taco and
Greg
Fireball?
Keogh and Weston Irie. I love both of those guys. That could go either way.
I do want to throw this out there,
Historically, Greg Keogh goes out early and buys golf clubs. So
Yeah.
that's typically what happens to Greg.
I think
So we'll see how that goes.
he won't be able to get new ones in time for demo day.
I can't wait
He'll be
for
okay.
AI Smoke. AI Smoke demo day, Saturday morning of the match play, 11 o'clock.
I think we're actually doing this early enough. I think we're doing the bracketing early enough. I am willing to, if there's a big enough group here.
I was just kidding, by the way. I didn't necessarily remember you winning Champ Flight.
I didn't
now
remember that
Bring it up. I absolutely do.
But he's going through a swing change and he's all
up there in green. But
but if
there's still an AI
enough,
Smoke demo day, though.
Yes, if there is
You
enough
want to
interest,
smoke.
I'm open. Suck it. If there's enough interest, I'm willing to host a bracket challenge if people want to fill out a bracket.
Yeah,
Oh, I would love that.
I'm already doing it.
Well, that's your job. I'm talking for fun.
Let's do it for money.
I'm willing to host it.
Ooh, let's do it for TPC memberships, right, Bird?
Ooh,
Pink slips.
I race for pink slips and I race for freaking
yeah, you have a
TPC
nice
memberships.
car.
That's okay.
How
In case
about
you don't even
I don't
own
like
his
that
car,
color.
it's easy for him to race for pinks.
Dennis
Yeah.
in, Kevin in for bracket challenges? Absolutely, put it together. I love it.
Put your
I
bracket
will,
together, bring it day one, and maybe we'll do a little something before you tee it off.
Print it, bring it day one. I will put
Your bracket
if we
will
want.
be in the notice to players email.
Wow.
Yep. It'll be. We can do it as a $10 buy-in if you want to buy in.
25 bonus points to the winner of the bracket
No,
challenge.
no.
$10 buy-in.
No.
I'll pay out $10 buy-in. I'll pay out first and second.
Money and points. Equitable.
Not managed by the STX Am Tour in any way whatsoever. This is
Just
a third
managed
party.
by me. And if we've learned anything tonight, I don't make mistakes. So whatever we do will work just fine.
Now I'm worried.
You should.
If I just give you a $5 bill, will you think it's a 10? And I'm in?
San
Honestly-
Pedro
Match Play will also bring back the ever popular hole-in-one competition on Saturday.
Ooh, I love that.
So that replaces skins for this competition. So as many times as you
play,
number
you
one.
get a shot for a hole-in-one on number one.
Does that count for playoff holes, Travis? This is always asked.
So it
how
is.
do you play number one?
Yep.
Yes.
It's literally as many times as you play number one. Yes.
Yes. Just the first hole. Hole-in-one on the first hole, or closest to the pin on the first hole gets half of the pot. Up to $1,000 this year, though, not $750. Up to $1,000.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we have got. I mean, there are some big names missing from this event that are historically there. But that being said, it is still
on the waiting list. Tim DeHoyos on the waiting list.
But no Micah, no Steven Evans out of champ flight and apparently second flight. I mean, there's some other names out there that are.
It just sold out so early that and that's been happening.
The earliest we've ever done a bracket.
Now. Yeah, the events have been selling out earlier than ever, and some big names have been left on the waiting list for Monster Day. There were 15 teams on the waiting list, and there's 20 players on the waiting list for the match play event, which is important now because if there are withdrawals now, it'll be flighted. So
it's flighted wait list. People don't realize.
Flighted wait list now. Where does the order of the wait list fall in the flight that we have to fill?
For $1,000, I will bail out right now if anyone wants to get in.
I just, in the past, it's always been like, oh yeah, we'll get the important people in. It's like, no, sir, like, we are hard capped.
You're all important.
It's been kind of hard for me and Travis to just have to tell some of these people who are our friend, like, sorry, I literally do not have any way to put you in the tournament.
Yes.
But I mean,
with that being said, there's a bunch open on the website right now. Sign up. Don't delay. They're going to sell out. 2 events open on the ACGT division in March. Yes, Scott, there is club fitting sign up. It is in the newsletter that went out yesterday, and it will be on the Facebook page shortly.
Read the newsletter, people. We also have we do have the signups. Head to stxamtour.golf. We have a couple of events open for the trail division as well as the new Greater San Antonio division. First event, Kissing Tree, 2-person 666. Shout out to my boy Scotty Williams, my partner at the inaugural event. That's going to be freaking just so cool as well.
That's the Greater Hill Country division, by the way. Not
Greater Hill Country.
Yes, Greater Hill Country.
What a piece of shit. I have gotten nothing right today.
Okay.
This is not my night.
Now it's comical. It's good, right? It's all good. It's part of the character of the show now for you.
I agree.
It's a shtick. Fuck up. It's my shtick. Like my scorecard.
Yeah, it's like your scorecard.
My scorecard.
It's just like your scorecard.
Scorecard.
Sive Drafley. I just stroked out on camera. Man, got so much stuff going on. But
I know there's so much
off weekend. I mean, this weekend is like the last friggin' off weekend.
Yeah, till April.
Till April. So it's a lot of golf. Really excited for match play. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I think that's going to just be such a fun event. It always is. There's nothing better than being there, hanging out, having drinks. If you lost, you're walking around and watching. Maybe going caddy for someone. Taking Jaeger bombs with Travis. Maybe, I don't know.
Oh my gosh,
it gets wild. Sim par 3 at 10 o'clock at night. Who knows? But San Pedro match play, one of the most fun events of the season, coming up next weekend. That morning, Saturday the 17th, we also have the demo day for the new AI smoke line from Callaway.
It is.
I think
the sign up for the fitting is now on the Facebook page.
Fantastic. First 5 people to sign up going to get a sleeve of the golf ball of their choice out of the new line of Callaway golf balls. I played the new Callaway Chrome Tour this weekend. Freaking phenomenal. Really, really impressed with it. I'm sure Ian will talk more about it, but this is one of the first years that the golf ball has been made such a big piece of the advertising and such a focus on this year. And it really does. I mean, I honestly believe that this is one of the best golf balls made in the last 10 years. I mean, it's great. I still won't put it necessarily up against my left dash. But that being said, if I wanted to hit the ball far, but still manage some control around the greens and spin, damn, that Callaway Chrome Tour was spinny for sure. The left dash, I think I might just get a little bit more yardage out of slightly, but Chrome Soft Tour and Chrome Soft Tour X, just phenomenal. Really, really excited to learn more about those. And again, a free sleeve, ball of your choice to the first 5 people to sign up for that demo day.
But multiple events open at stxamtour.golf. Sign up now. All events expected to sell out. I believe that we're still also forecasting a sellout at the Greater Hill Country Division kickoff at Kissing Tree on March 17th. Almost half full on the number of team spots there. The Greater Hill Country Division will have its own point standings, use their own handicaps, verifiable through GIN or TGA or HandiComp, and have its own separate 2-round playoff at TPC San Antonio, and 2 automatic qualifying spots from that playoff standings will qualify for the 2024 STX Am Tour South Texas Matchplay Challenge Team, Riverside 2024. I love the silence for dramatic effect right there. That was awesome.
Extremely dramatic. I was responding to a text message. Shout out to Jason Bird for a really cool reference that most people won't pick up on, but I appreciate it. Yeah, it's, I mean, just nothing but good stuff around the tour right now. Really, really excited. I'm excited to have an off weekend. It's not really an off weekend. I'll be in Orlando for work, and I'll be back on Tuesday just in time to get home for Wednesday, Valentine's Day. I have a date with my daughter at school for Valentine's Day, so looking forward to that. But this is the last off weekend we have for quite some time. It is going to be golf, rocking around the clock until April, until we get in the car to go to French Lake.
Every week in March, the last weekend of February is the last off weekend for a minute, right?
Yeah, we've got between the Trail Division and Greater Hills Country Division, we got a lot of golf. And we'll be at all of it. I mean, I'm playing every event, spring, on both divisions. So a lot of golf, a lot of good stuff. I mean, dude, you're telling me I can go play some different golf courses, some really nice golf courses, and I get to possibly make the team through an alternate route. I mean, if y'all don't want to do it, I'll friggin' play. I don't care. Like, looks like fun to me. Sounds like fun to me. Not to mention, I think we talked about this if I make the team through the new division, we're gonna name a tournament after me. So
the memorial, the MD Memorial.
Well, he's not dead. You gotta die.
Not dead. It's not the memorial, but it's just
the Invitational. The MD
Invitational.
The Emmanuelian Invitational playoffs.
Come play. Yeah, come play. It's like the easier of the 2 courses.
It's like Tiger hosting at Riviera. Like
he hits his irons just like Tiger Woods.
I'll be hosting TPC Oaks, hosted by MD. Travis, like, I can't fucking deal with it. I'm out.
What else do we got, MD?
Man, you know what? Shockingly, that's all we got.
I know. I mean, man, what a cool show. It's one of my favorite shows of the year and one of the most watched shows of the year, Jay Bird. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's correct.
That is correct.
I think we topped out at 49 simultaneous viewers.
Woo!
I was trying to get to 50.
Just for your knowledge, Morgan.
We don't
Shout
know
out
what's in the
HEB.
actual bottle.
Yeah. Straight
That's fair.
vodka.
That's fair.
Uh,
Guys, my parents watch this show. They're going to think I have a problem. Well, a different problem. Strawberry soda. Damn right. This is the best stuff out there. Water is so beta. I don't even know what the hell that means, you freaking millennial. It's so fetch. Is that right? Is that a thing?
Is she millennial or Gen Z? I'm going to look this up.
I think she's.
We're not looking up.
She's Gen Z for sure.
I mean,
Yes, she is Gen Z. She's a
Oh, is she?
screenager.
does that mean you still need a babysitter? What does
No.
that mean?
It's what millennials are calling Gen Z now. Screenagers. Come on, buddy.
Dude, I don't keep up with that.
Millennials are now talking shit. It's so great.
The
I don't know-
millennials are
I
becoming
don't-
boomers quite quickly.
I've been a boomer for a long time. I'm an old, angry soul.
I
Boomers sooner.
I love being Gen X. I'm part of the last feral generation in this country. So, yes. No safe
Whatever.
spaces for me growing up. Bullying was a thing.
Did you say you were feral?
Feral. Yes.
This generation would never have survived on Xbox Live in the
No.
early days.
What is happening?
Nothing. It's starting to get. Morgan, I used a floppy disk. What, a fucking coaster?
Yes. Yes, you used them as nostalgia. Yeah, they were a thing when I was there.
Someone
I remember-
3D printed the save button.
Yes, I remember the Apple IIe when they came out. That was awesome.
My boss rolled up today with an with an iPod Pro, or with the
What?
iPod Video, with his iPod Video today. I'm like, and he's still got it's got the old like, what was it, like 13 pin or like 30 pin or whatever the hell it was, charger unit and shit. Like,
That's the big fat wide one. Yes.
yeah.
Good God.
All right, guys, that's it. We're losing viewers like crazy. I attribute it to Casey Graham getting off.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that being
his haircut was fetch.
He huffed and he puffed and he signed an eviction notice.
iPod Nano. Oh my God.
I remember I got an iPod Nano for Sabrina the year we got married. It said like "Merry Christmas, Mrs. Salkowski" on it. We were.
My dad bought me a Zune and had me open it and surprised me with a Zune. And then once he saw the look on my face, he pulled out the iPod. He's like, "Gotcha." So
I love the San Pedro bracketology. Absolutely. What a cool show. Congratulations to the cookie winners from Northern Hills that now seem
shout out.
so long ago.
oh my God.
I know. I can't believe we're still
Yeah.
talking about that.
I don't even know why we care anymore.
Before we go, can we do a top 10 point standings?
That
recap before
seems
we go?
like a really, really smart thing to do. Give me one moment because I sent it to myself knowing I needed it.
They did.
You know-
The point standings did shuffle up quite a bit. MD's getting that loaded up.
Trav, we did a lot of work this week on tour travels for not only 2024, but 2025.
I am
is
so
now-
happy about 2025.
Is now confirmed. We're not ready to release where it's going, but we're not even done or even remotely close to going to French Lick, and yet we're already locked in for 2025. It's
I've
such a
got-
cool
you know-
event. So
Tour
I
travel is
hope
going to
we
be
can-
amazing.
we got one more person we can fit into French Lick. I hope one of our friends goes with us. No one has ever once said, I regret spending the money. I know sometimes it's sticker shock for people. Message
it would be
us.
far worse if you tried to do it on your own.
But it's definitely cheaper than doing it on your own, and you don't have 19 of your closest friends. But I mean, if money's the issue, just send us an email.
Tour
And
Travels
honestly,
it's full service. It's Golf Genius. It's a week-long tour event. Pairings, rule sheets, Golf Genius live scoring, leaderboard link that you could share with your family back home. It's just this really cool tour event with 19 of your fellow tour golfers, and it's core golf all the time. Like it's like, oh, I just got done playing 36 and I want to go practice. Yeah.
but you know what? I am looking forward to. I've got a real problem. I got a real problem because now that we're back from Mississippi and I had some success at the casino, all I want is more blackjack. So French Lick is going to be a real problem.
The casino is literally attached to the hotel we booked. We made sure of that.
Yes, listen,
So
it goes
it's
hotel, casino, driving range. I mean, the bam, bam, bam.
And I will be. I think I'm going to play golf all day, and then I will sit at a blackjack table all night. I've never had that many free. I've never played blackjack at an actual casino before, but I just assume that everyone gets like 25 blackjacks when they play and makes money.
You just need to keep Morgan away from the roulette table. Is all you got to do.
It was so good for MD. It was MD's first time playing blackjack in a casino, and every time MD
Shout out to Angie, love you, girl.
MD stuff, he would seem to win. And Casey and I played.
Did he split tens?
He no.
I hit on 16.
I hit on 16
regular. But with 3 showing.
Oh, not with 3 showing. I ain't that dumb.
MD was doing dumb shit like that all day and winning constantly.
Well, Casey and I were over here playing by the book, losing constantly.
Well, you're losing because MD is not playing by the book. That's when you kick him off the table.
Well, okay, so that's hilarious that you say that because it was impossible to get mad because it wasn't standard 6-deck shoe. It was continuous shuffle.
Ooh.
So it was auto shuffle every hand. So the only cards that weren't shuffled every time were the cards from the last hand. So the probability actually reset every time. So the reset probability combined with MD's bullshit, and MD just kept winning. It was infuriating.
Can't do continuous shuffle. I lose my advantage.
I'm going to go find a $25 minimum table, continuous shuffle, and you will see me in the morning for the 7:30 tee time.
I'm going to the spa and getting a massage.
Table without MD.
May 29th through June 2nd, you know you want to go. There's a spa. There's 3 driving ranges, 3 practice facilities, a casino, a trolley, and apparently you can go shoot clay and ducks and shit. So if you like shooting shit, there you go.
I mean, it's we always go to Kohler. Kohler is amazing. Kohler is my favorite place on earth. Like I have said this multiple times.
Oh, you and Greg Graff.
It is like a second home to me now. I have said this a million times that if I win the lottery, who did I say it to? I said it to my grandma today. I'm like, if I win the freaking stupid lottery, I'm having a house, keeping my house here, and I'm buying a house in Kohler.
I'll buy Kohler.
I will walk the straight course every day. I'm gonna buy the bowl. And then I'm gonna be a member at Kohler.
River Wildlife Club.
But
what that's called?
Stay in the cabins. Kohler member.
Yeah.
I would love to degenerate golf at Kohler forever. Morgan's right. Kohler's number 1. We've been to a lot of nice places, and nothing touches it.
I mean,
she's definitely been to a lot of nice places.
It is definitely it's the best week of showers I'll ever take.
That's true. I remember beach don't got the showers.
The first year we went there, Cindy's like, "How's it going so far? How do you like it?"
I love.
First thing I sent her was a video of the shower going full blast. I'm like, This is
Michael Freeman
awesome.
still talks about the shower.
I mean, I think about the shower. When we were remodeling the house, I did research on how much that toilet in the lobby would cost me.
Not $6,000. $6,000 that one is.
But totally worth it to me, not to Cindy. I told her she needs to give it a test run. We'll figure it out.
You're
But
welcome.
besides the point.
Me too.
Kohler is home away from home, but I am excited for French Lick. I have a buddy who does actually a lot of YouTube stuff. I've sent you guys his links and stuff like that in the past, but he did French Lick. He did a bunch of videos of French Lick. The golf courses look unreal. The whole facility.
2 courses at French Lick. 2 courses at French Lick. Another sister course 20 minutes away. Driving range at the hotel that we're staying at. Practice facility looks sick. 2 golf courses on property there. The Donald Ross course, we are playing 3 times. And the Pete Dye course, ranked 18th in the top 100. We are playing 4 times.
3 times from 8,200 yards.
I just am so excited.
Easy with the smoke in the bag.
I absolutely love tour travels. I love traveling with tour guests, and I love the experience that the ambassador team provides tour travels guests. You don't have to worry about anything when you're there. Bag storage, bag transportation, tea times, dinner reservations, full pickup from the airport. Everything is done. It's an all-inclusive trip. There's 1 spot left this year. Email info@stxamtour.golf.
Oh, I just got an email.
And get on that list for French Lick. And the cool thing, and this is kind of one of those unwritten policies about tour travels, is tour travels guests from previous year always get first crack at the next year. So that 2025 trip is going to be rock star, and 2026 is going to be good, is going to be great as well. So, I just got an email ping right there as well.
We have
I
interest.
totally got one too, guys.
And you don't, it's okay. It's okay. No FOMO. You're fine.
Listen,
but
you want these emails? You can have these emails.
It's nice to have human contact.
You will absolutely get beaten
We can't
down by
tell you
life, sir.
Scotty
Answering-
Williams, we will tell
Dude,
you.
I work in
We
sales.
will tell
for a living.
you
All I do is
at
get email.
Tour Travels 2024 French Lick is where Scotty Williams will find out.
Yep.
But
I'll tell you what, the place we're going in 25 is literally as amazing as Kohler. Every single bit is good.
I think the experience will be
It's
better
beautiful.
than previous.
There is something about getting out of the vehicle
At Black Wolf Run and walking up the railroad ties up to the clubhouse and stepping on that putting green, looking at the big Acuity insurance flag over Swan Lake right there by Black Wolf Run's pro shop.
Damn swans are bitches, though.
And there's something about that turf grass that it is fucking magical.
I think for me, that moment of like, I'm home is when we cut through the tree line and you see the 10th tee box there at Meadows, but then it opens up to the baths.
Yeah, that's where the new course is going to be. So where you turn left to go to the baths, you're going to turn right, and that's where the new course at Kohler is going to be.
And that'll be, it's going to be incredible. But
That
guys,
was called Black River. That was called Black River, right?
I have not heard a teaser name yet. Black
No,
River.
I had not.
Amazing.
They haven't teased it at all on anything I follow, but that sounds
It is not Black River. Black River is a small little town village on the
south side of Sheboygan, and that's where another course is proposed to be going in. And I know there's some
Meadows,
city board
River, and it's the city course. I don't know what kind of other things could it be.
the
I don't
company
know.
course.
the COVID course. We will speculate more as time goes on. But guys, that wraps it up for us tonight. Thank you everyone so much for joining us. Thank you for watching, hanging out with us for almost 2 hours. It automatically shuts us off at 2 hours, so I have 5 minutes to shut this thing down, which means Jason Bird is like, I have 4
Does
minutes
it
and 45
really?
seconds to keep talking. It absolutely does. That being said, guys, thank you so much.
Right?
Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys watching. Looking forward to San Pedro. Enjoy the last off weekend we have for a little bit, but we look forward to seeing everyone out bright and early, Saturday the 17th, San Pedro Matchplay and Callaway Demo Day. Join us next week. Ian Parnaby from Callaway comes on to talk about the new Callaway lineup. Super excited to see that. But that being said, guys, everyone have a great rest of your night, and we will see you guys next week, Power Hour Live. Good night, everyone.
Power Hour. Thanks for watching, everybody. The Wheel of Destiny has spit out 64 names. Matches will be online over the weekend. Man, check back stxamtour.golf for everything tour. Sign up for those events that you'd like to play in. Don't delay. They're going to sell out. And we always get people in off the waiting list. We do our damnedest, but it's much easier to get in early.
Yep, absolutely. Well, guys, thank you so much. Everyone have a good night. We will see you next Tuesday. Have a good weekend.
Thanks
Bye.
for watching, everybody.